Ever wondered why, on dating apps, it often feels like some guys have all the luck, while others struggle to make a connection? In the world of swipes and matches, there's a hidden story that explains why men's experiences can be quite different. Join us on a journey to uncover the secrets behind dating app dynamics, and you'll soon see why some guys find themselves in an intriguing dating dilemma. There is some evidence that men use online dating applications more frequently than women do. But despite the fact that males put in more effort, they end up with a smaller number of matches than women. Why is that the case? It's possible the answer is straightforward. Prioritize quantity over quality. Yes, males attempt just as frequently as women do, but it's possible they don't put as much care into the totality of their efforts. When you stop and think about it, this makes perfect sense. Since it's generally accepted that women are more skilled in social situations than men, it is less probable that women will strike up a conversation with someone without first learning a significant amount about them. To put that in perspective, however, because society does not often demand men to uphold traditionally feminine attributes like empathy and communication skills, men may rush into love interest without giving them much thought in order to get the ball rolling. According to the findings of a study conducted by researchers at the University of California, Berkeley, who analyzed data from 2 million people who had used Tinder or Grindr between October of 2013 and February of 2015, it was discovered that men were more likely to initiate contact with someone after seeing their profile image on the app, even if their profile said no to meeting up without a match. The researchers also discovered that men were more willing to send messages after only seeing a few images of the person they had matched with in order to measure personality attributes like intelligence and humor. This was the case regardless of whether or not the photos were of the same person. This seems to indicate that men take a different strategy when it comes to dating and selecting a romantic interest for themselves. It's not that they weren't able to get matches as frequently as women could, it's just that they were lousy at choosing matches. What causes this to take place? Confidence is a trait that tends to be more prevalent in males than in women. For instance, men are more likely to approach a lady in a club or a pub in order to ask out a female employee, provided that the office rules permit this, or to ask a female coworker out on a date. Men are naturally more confident than women, which is encouraging to them to take the initiative and get things done. However, the vast majority of the time, their acts are not well planned. When it comes to dating, they haven't decided what they're looking for. Is it to form a relationship or simply hook up with a potential partner? In spite of the persistent notion that men are just interested in having friends with benefits, research shows that males are just as likely as women to look for meaningful relationships. If men want to find someone to spend their lives with, they will almost certainly use online dating services. When they realize they are ready to settle down, they will probably act in the same manner as men have always acted in the past, which is to say, they will give closer attention to the person they are courting. The most important thing to take away from all of this is that men need to exercise the same level of discerning behavior as women while using dating apps if they want to find great partners. They need to concentrate their efforts on those individuals who are more concerned with substance than appearance. Do not pursue anything only for the sake of seeking it. The photographs that are worthy of being posted on Instagram and the clever remarks won't be enough anymore. You need to know the person who is behind the profile, and your communication style needs to be more proactive. Before devoting significant amounts of your time and energy to someone, you should make certain that the chemistry and the person is genuine. In order for men to demonstrate that they are honest in their goals, they need to become more attentive of the quality of their words and deeds. It is equally crucial for them to pay closer attention to the person that they are dating in order to determine whether or not the sentiments are reciprocal. In a nutshell, guys ought to show concern. This is the factor that in most cases determines whether a guy not only finds a match, but also obtains the match he wants for himself. Singles have spent years attempting to rig dating apps to their advantage or questioning why the apps would serve them potential matches that are so far from their ideal partner's characteristics. Dating apps are essentially just sophisticated search engines. They employ algorithms to create recommendations from matches based on your data, which includes personal information such as location and age, in addition to preferences you specify and your activity within the app. Some people believe that dating apps are bad search tools precisely because of algorithms, given that it is famously difficult to forecast whether or not two people will develop a love connection and that they are micromanaging the dating process. According to one school of thought, in order to improve the quality of the matches you obtain, you need to understand how these algorithms work. In spite of the fact that this is not exactly the case, we have been able to gather some useful information by delving into the algorithms that are responsible for your matches across a few different platforms. So how exactly do the most widely used dating apps function? The breakdown, according to Service, may be found below. Tinder is so popular that it boasts 75 million monthly active users. Because of this, people of Reddit and the internet in general sometimes question why they can't obtain more desirable matches on Tinder. Is the algorithm really screwed up, as one person on Reddit questioned it? The ELO rating system, which was at one time the foundation of Tinder's algorithm, was developed initially for the purpose of classifying chess players. Tinder's algorithm formerly employed something called an ELO score as a means of determining how other profiles interacted with yours, as was disclosed in a blog post published in 2019. Tinder not only tracked your own likes, swipes to the right, and nopes, swipes to the left, but it also scored you depending on how potential matches swiped on you. On the other hand, the blog for Tinder states that ELO is old news at Tinder, and that the score is no longer taken into consideration. According to the blog article, the single most important thing a user can do is make use of the application. Tinder will have more data on you the longer you use it, which in theory should help the algorithm learn to know your preferences better as you continue to use it. In addition, the blog post explains that the more time you spend using the application, the greater the likelihood that possible matches who are also active will view your profile. Sophie Syke, the communications manager for the service, verified to Mashable that the blog article is accurate and that Tinder has not made any adjustments to its matching algorithm while the global COVID-19 pandemic was ongoing. She emphasized once more that using Tinder frequently is the single most important aspect in determining the people who appear in your stack. The present technique used by Tinder alters who you see on the app every time your profile receives a like or a no, and any adjustments made to the order of prospective matches are mirrored within 24 hours. The bottom line is dating apps offer a contemporary avenue to connect with potential partners, yet they come with their own unique idiosyncrasies. Navigating this digital landscape successfully requires a keen understanding of the dynamics at play. It's essential to approach these apps with clarity regarding your dating goals, whether seeking a meaningful connection or a casual encounter. Most importantly, authenticity in your interactions is the key to standing out in a sea of profiles. Being genuine and upfront about your intentions can make all the difference in forging meaningful connections and ensuring a positive dating experience in the digital age. That's all for the video today. We'll be right back with more. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.